Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Super Wrestling Federation's Saturday Night Powerslam! And Trout, making his way down the aisle, celebrating at the top of the entrance ramp, the legend himself is here, and he's going to be in action tonight against the Longhorn, Big Texas Todd. Folks, we're embarking into a new era of the SWF. We've got a new look, we've got new wrestlers, we've got new match types. It's all pandemonium. For the first time ever, we're going to see a one-on-one match between these two men. Big Texas Todd and Ed Trout going to tussle it out one-on-one, hand-to-hand combat right here in the center of the ring on tonight's edition of Saturday Night Powerslam. This man is large in charge, and I know he wants to take out his frustrations on Ed Trout. The intern ref, Johnny Ovaki, is going to be calling tonight's match. Normally we have Ed Trout as the referee, senior official. He's been a part-time referee, part-time wrestler. But seeing as he's in competition right now, he's not going to be calling the match. He's got to focus on winning tonight against the Big Texan, Big Texas Todd. Once again, we see Big Texas Todd without Whiskey Marie at ringside. We know they've had a bit of an up and down relationship. Seems that Todd seems to do better without her. Let's see how he does tonight when he goes up against a legend like Ed Trout. Beautiful takedown by Todd. Oh my goodness, elbows to the cranium. Recently we saw Ed Trout compete in the Survival 6 match to determine the #1 contender for Rita Rutten and the SWF World Championship. He did not win the match, as the match would be won by the barbaric bastard, Von Stott. That was a brand new match. It changed the landscape of the SWF. Forced us to evolve. With the rise in popularity, the budget went up. We got more signs to the company. We've got new superstars. We've got new match types. We're going to introduce new championships. We've got a brand new ring. We have a new SWF World Champion in Rita Rutten after she defeated Luigi Calzone with a reverse chinlock. She wouldn't let go. She wouldn't give up. She made him tap out. And now she's the third ever SWF World Champion in history. And these two men, they want to be next in line to challenge the SWF champion, whether it's Von Stott, whether it's Rita Rutten, no matter who's the champion, no matter who wears the title, whoever has the gold, they're coming for them. They've got a target on their back. And these guys want to prove that they deserve to be the next #1 contender. Right now it's Von Stott, but if Von Stott wins, who's going to come for him? Will Rita Rutten get a rematch? Will one of these guys go for him? Will it be somebody else? If you want to find out, you got to tune into every single match here for SWF's Saturday Night Powerslam. The submission hold locked in. Ed Trout manages to escape. Beautiful dropkick by Trout. Big Texas Todd takes a big tumble out of the ring. Wait a second. Oh, the slap across the face. That knocked the spit and taste out of his mouth. Ed Trout, one half of the Trout Busters, with his grandson, Brandon Trout, who's going to be in action later tonight. So, folks, whether you're here live in attendance or you're at home watching on your VHS, watching on your VHS tape, and your VCR, fans, we appreciate when you rent our tapes at your local video store. We appreciate when you buy tickets. No matter how you support the SWF, you keep this company alive. And we want to keep it alive for you by putting on the best shows possible and giving you your money's worth. And look at that pin. He's just spinning them all around the ring. I'm starting to get sick. I can only imagine how they feel. The shown support by the crowd. You can hear them clapping. I think all that did was embarrass Big Texas Todd, and now he's frustrated. And look at those hammer fists right to the cranium of Ed Trout, who manages to push off the Big Texan. Oh my goodness. Wait a second here. Up and down they go. From the ice mountains in Colorado, Ed Trout taking on someone from a whole different landscape, from the big desert, Big Texas Todd. These two are used to completely different climates, but here they are colliding. Beautiful spear there by Ed Trout, going for the pin now. No matter where you're from, no matter your background, Everybody gets an opportunity in the SWF to shine. It doesn't matter if you're rich, you're poor, you're from the south, you're from the north. It doesn't matter. You come here, you put on the best performance of your life, you earn the respect of the crowd, and you're bound for glory. Oh my gosh! That might have put... No! I thought that would have put him away. Wait a second here. Texas suplex takes him down. The double arm suplex. One of the signature maneuvers. Bicycle kick there by Big Texas Todd. Mongolian chops to the chest there. Bouncing off the ropes and beautiful lariat takes down Todd. Stomp to the lower back. Picks him up off of the mat. Multiple strikes left and right and left. Down he goes. Taunting for the crowd. Now he's let him have it. Giving him a taste of his own medicine with multiple strikes right to the face. These two are taking each other to their limits. Oh! I thought we were going to see a back body drop, but that was just as effective. Irish whip off the ropes. Oh, a knee to the chest. The Big Texan trying to catch his breath, looking out into the crowd. Looks like he's dry heaving. You can see he's trying to breathe out of his mouth. Wait a second here. Oh, look at that. Ed Trout trying to make his opponent dizzy again, spinning him all around the ring. Look at that. He's got him in the pin. Can you imagine if he won with that move? I can only imagine what that would do to the self-esteem, how much it would crush the confidence of Big Texas Todd, who's lost more matches than he's won. Wait a second here. Big Todd. Wait a second. Irish whip. Ed Trout and... Oh my goodness! A man of his age doing a maneuver like that is absolutely incredible. Phenomenal efforts here by the legend Ed Trout. Throwing him into the ropes. Oh, up and down he goes. Ever since the success of the Survival 6 match, the SWF brand has soared into heights that we never thought it could. We never knew it would. And here we are. We've got the big rising fan base. We're signing the biggest free agents on the market. We've got a new logo. We've got new colors. We've got a new budget. We are growing. It's all thanks to you SWF fans. You go out to your local video stores. You rent our VHS tapes. You put it in your VCR. And you help make money for the company. You buy your tickets. You come to our show. You support us. We go to the meet and greets. We thank you. You thank us. It's all great. And you've caused us to grow. You've caused us to become bigger than we ever knew we could. And then we're going to keep the SWF brand growing. We're gonna grow within the galaxy of the SWF to become the biggest and the brightest stars. And right now, Ed Trout wants to become a big star by taking down the Giant, but he's not gonna do it if he keeps getting suplexed out of the ring like that. Looks like it did more damage to Big Tex there than it did to the Ice Mountain native, who takes him down with a plethora of punches. Ed Trout, look at that! Backflip off of the turnbuckle with the enziguri. Kick to the face, takes him down. I think he kicked his beard off his face. Irish whip in. Beautiful lariat takes him down. What's that Trout gonna do? I think one Trout buster, and it's all said and done. Drags him away from the bottom rope. Perhaps gonna go for pin. No, picks him up instead. Goes for the spear. These two have been spearing each other back and forth. We've seen Big Texas Todd tackle him halfway, all the way across the ring. We've seen Ed Trout come out of nowhere, shoulder tackle him right to the abdominal area, and now a slap across the chest. One man down, the other one dry heaving. These two are exhausted. Off the ropes and... Oh, tilt-a-whirl. The tilt-a-whirl slam there by Big Texas Todd, the Longhorn, and the legend, taking each other to the dance. And right now, Big Tex is leading as he bounces off the ropes. Leg drop right across the chest, but that's not enough to keep down the legend, Ed Trout. He's got something in mind here. Elbow to the back. Oh, throws him outside. Taunting for the ladies, I think. No matter who wins this, I think it's going to do incredible things for their career. We've entered a brand new era here at the SWF. We're becoming more of a national brand. We're going to start having shows all around the United States. Oh, beautiful maneuver there. Nice axe kick. With the rise in popularity of the SWF, we're going to put on bigger, better, longer more incredible matches that you've ever seen. We're going to have more airtime to give you the matches you deserve, folks. We're going to bring in the independent stars that you want to see. Send letters to our P.O. box. Let us know what you want to see. Eventually, if we get a hotline, you can give us a call on the hotline and let us know who you want to see, what matches you want to see. But right now, let's focus on this pinfall. 3 count, center of the ring. Beautiful maneuver by the legendary Ed Trout, who gets the pinfall over the Longhorn Big Texas Todd. A great performance by both of these great competitors.